Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you? Asked 15 mouths, almost at the same time. Did you hear the big news? Asked the 16th mouth. I know I was a little late, but Colin 8's big head was covering my little mouth. Yeah, call it little, muttered Colin 8. Did you say something? Colin 8, retorted Colin 11 unpleasantly and sharply. Or was it the wind sifting through your big hollow head? No, it must have been your big brain buzzing as usual, or... Oh, please, cut it, stopped him Colin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. I love when the Collins argue and discuss head to head, said Carrie Carrot, amused, tossing her green leaves left and right. She loved doing it, believe me. She loved it a lot. Yes, agreed Celia Celery, trying to imitate Carrie's tossing unsuccessfully. I must say, why? Because her stalks were not as flexible as Carrie's, and she would have liked it so much. What big news? Asked briefly Tato Potato. You? Have you heard anything, Tom Tomato? Tomato! Tom the English guy cried out pretty loudly. Tomato! Tomato! Tato Potato shrugged his shoulders. What do you mean? Asked Tom Tomato. Same thing, explained Tato Potato. Oh, I see. Thank you. Tato Potato, laughed Tom. Tato Potato! Tomato! Tomato! Laughed the 16 Collins. Tato Potato! Tomato! Tomato! Laughed Carrie and Celia, tossing their hair. Carrie successfully, of course. Celia just trying to toss her stalks and leaves, of course, and she would have liked it so much. Oh, how she would. But anyway, continued Carrie, what's the big news? We'll have a midsummer fest, happily explained the 16 Collins, all 16 of them, without arguing. We heard the elders last night. It's decided. My little veggies meeting in the field, calling, shouting, hey! Did you hear the big news? And it's really big. We are having a midsummer fest. 4 little veggies looked in disbelief. Are you kidding? Are you right? Well, I heard the elders, and the elders said, we are having a midsummer fest. Did we hear Midsummer Fest? Asked Mr. Q and Miss Letitia Lettuce Green. The elders! Why didn't anyone inform us? We also belong to the elders, as you call us. It must have been Pepper. She has never liked mingling with us. A lettuce and a cucumber? Phew! Letitia said, imitating Pepper. Well, it was not me, said a red-faced Pepper, and it is not true that I don't like you. I just have some other friends. Unnie and Gary, for example. They must be close, said Mr. Q, wiggling his nose. Indeed, confirmed Courgette Zucchini, twitching her tiny and delicate nose. It must be them, stinky as always. Come on, it's not their fault. They are garlic and onion. What can you expect? Aubergine Eggplant jumped to the two cousins' defence. Hi, Annie. Hi, Gary. Celia welcomed them over Carrie's head and almost immediately focused her interest elsewhere. Have you just changed your hairstyle? You know me. I like changing my hairstyle. Who wouldn't with such soft leaves and tiny stalks? Said Carrie proudly, feeling the top of her head. Yes, who wouldn't? Answered Celia mopishly. Potato, potato, fussing with some names. Miss Letitia, lettuce green. Pepper doesn't like us and she didn't call. We know nothing about this summer fest. Red pepper, pepper has some other friends. Honey, onion walks behind. Cousin Gary garlic and the smell was bad. No one missed their funky stinky stench. Hey guys, are there any elders among you? Asked Neil, gasping for breath. The company turned their heads in the direction of the panting voice. Neil, is that you? Asked the aubergine. Yes, confirmed Neil, still out of breath. Where are you? Said Carrie, turning all around and tossing her stalks and leaves, of course. No need to say how much Celia envied her in that moment. Anyway. Here! Over here, behind Annie and Gary, I guess, considering the funky smell, answered Neil, almost normally. It must be he had recovered from what must have been a strenuous walk for him. So to say walk, because we know snails do not have legs. Gliding would be more appropriate. Yes, glided. Neil glided or crawled and crept on duty. So you are, responded promptly Annie and Gary. Who did you say you need to talk to? The elders. Any elders here? I have a message for them. Yes, here, Miss Letitia Lettuce Green and Mr. Q at your service, bowed Mr. Q. All right then, this on my back is for you, said Neil, and let them take the envelope. Field meeting invitation. Dear elders, I would like to invite you to a field meeting to discuss this year's Midsummer Fest. The meeting will take place on the 23rd of April, starting at 8:15 p.m. and finishing at 9 p.m. It will be held in the southwest corner of the field under the big oak tree. I look forward to seeing you all. Kind regards, Maize Corn, Chairman. But the meeting was yesterday. Miss Letitia Lettuce Green was shocked. Really? Yesterday? I'm so sorry. I had 3 more envelopes to deliver, and it seems I didn't manage. I started in good time, mind, 11 days ago, but apparently it was not early enough, sighed Neil. Well, what's done is done, sighed Mr. Q. Or what's over is over, sighed Miss Lettuce Green. Neil is looking for some elders there. Should be 2 as I've been told. Maize Corn sent a message and the message says there's a meeting coming up. Oh no! That elders meeting happened yesterday. Neil's so sorry he was late. Long ago he started, but he cannot run. There's no meeting for these elders now. Oh well, never mind. Hopefully we'll get the... Mr. Q started. Meeting summary for Miss Lettuce Green and Mr. Q, shouted Posty from above, and the letter was already zigzagging in midair. That was quick, Letitia approved enthusiastically. Indeed, confirmed Mr. Q. And, in my opinion, we should use the pigeon mail for the invitations and the snail mail for the meeting summaries, right? I couldn't agree more, nodded Letitia. Let's see the summary. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, okay, yes. Here. Mr. Q found what he wanted. The 21st of June from 8 p.m. Everyone is invited if masked. Masked? We have to be masked? Letitia was a little bit shocked again. Masked? Do we all have to be masked? Asked the 16 Collins. Masked, you say? Said Carrie, and was already daydreaming. Did we hear we have to be masked? Asked Gary and Annie. Masked? No way! Aubergine and Courgette were resolute. Way, said Mr. Q, or you cannot come. What? Outrageous! We'll definitely complain. Why should we all wear some funny masks and costumes? We have never liked to pretend to be somebody else. We love who we are. Love! We will not mask. Aubergine and Courgette were even more resolute. Why, I find it amusing and, well, you can become, at least for some hours, someone you have always wanted to be, said Celia, already seeing herself as, well, I guess you have guessed, haven't you? Well, we hear you have heard, haven't you? Said the chairman, Mr. Maze-Corn, looking at each of them through his glasses. There's plenty of time to figure out what to wear, isn't there? Said Mrs. Beanie G. Beans, the treasurer. And to get all we need for the party, continued her cousin and vice-chairman, Miss Pippa Paula P. All the elders are here, started Professor Spinach, and nodded to all of them. So we are open to your suggestions. Thank you, Professor Edgar Gonzalo Poppe, Sam Sebastian von Spinach, thanked Tom Tomato. Oh, please, Ed is fine, said Professor Spinach modestly. Honestly, tell us your propositions, recommendations, plans, programs, opinions, resolutions, advice. Ideas in brief, laughed Donny. Tips was even briefer, Gary. And the field echoed and roared with laughter, followed then by preparations, plans, programs, decorations, games list, dance competitions list, and a lot of other necessary activities to throw a fabulous veggie midsummer fest. Soon the meeting summaries exact and inform them about the fest. Get a mask that suits you or you cannot come. No one can attend without a mask. Some were thrilled and some complained a lot. Funny masks and mad costumes. No way we will wear 'em, but the elders said everyone should wear a funny mask. Everyone should wear a funny mask. Everyone should wear a funny mask. Eventually the big day arrived, the 21st of June, Midsummer Fest. All invited, if masked. All arrived masked and in costumes. All welcomed by the Crickets Orchestra. All lit up by the wonderful fireflies. And they lived happily. Hey, no. That's not the end. There's a bit more. Midsummer Fest for all the local veg. Masked and costumed they were all. June the 21st was a big success. All enjoyed, danced, laughed and had great fun. Oh yes! Midsummer Fest for all the local veg. Masked and costumed they were all. June the 21st was a big success. All enjoyed, danced, laughed and had great fun. All enjoyed, danced, laughed and had great fun. All enjoyed, danced, laughed and had great fun. The end. The Great Veggie Fest end. And see you next Midsummer Day, the 21st of June.